Hey, what's up guys, Rex here, and welcome to this video where I talk about why the new LEGO Clone Troopers are stupid. So, this is something that actually made me very angry when I first saw them, and yeah, I'm still not really over it, so I just thought I would make this video right now, even if they released a while ago. So, how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna compare all the Phase 2 Clone Troopers LEGO has made to, yeah, just look at them and see if they're really realistic or not. So, yeah. So first off is this very early version of the LEGO Clone Trooper. And it didn't even have a face print at that point. It just had a black face with, for some reason, like the visor cut out. And so that's what you see. Yeah, it's just the actual head, which is just black. Well, let's compare it to what it's based on. It's based on the realistic version of the Clone Trooper. And I have to say, they kind of missed. The eyes look kind of wrong. And, well, yeah, the helmet is very thick. Like, the whole form. And this fin is, like, going very high up. So, I have to say with the body they're kind of right. I mean they hit it pretty well with the magazines and the belt and all that stuff. That looks pretty well out. Especially for that year, you cannot be mad about it. The helmet is not really that good, but I have to say it has some value. I am still a fan of this helmet. Just because of all the LEGO video games where it came in and everything. I mean, it just tried, you know, that's what LEGO came up with at the time, and you cannot really blame them. It's not horrible. I mean, you can obviously tell it's a Phase 2 Clone Trooper, but yeah, for the time, it's a very good helmet, I gotta say. I still like this figure a lot. So, if we continue with the next year, next Clone Trooper Phase 2 variant, that would be the Clone Wars version, which came out with the later seasons of the Clone Wars. So just, I think this one is from the ADRT, the 501st Clone Trooper. I mean, obviously, for what it is, first of all, the new helmet print, not just print, but the mold for the whole helmet, it's absolutely great. It fits the figure way more and just incorporates what a Clone Trooper is way better. Obviously, it is, for what it's based on, which is the Clone Wars Clone Troopers, which I'm not a great fan of. It hit it pretty well. It's like it's like perfect for what for how the Phase 2 Clone Trooper looks in Clone Wars. But I still hate that design because I hate the design of the Clone Wars Clone Troopers anyways. Mostly because of just how they look, how they're missing the stripe on the realistic version, and just like the visor looks ugly in my opinion, just like how the mouth looks stupid. They just look so fat, you know. I don't know, it's kind of weird. And well, that's just the armor. It's fine, that's fine. I mean, but like, still, for what it's supposed to be, it's perfect. And if we continue now, we got my favorite Clone Trooper variation from LEGO, which is the Phase 2 realistic version of like the year 2015, something along those lines. And as you can see, I think it just incorporates. I think it's just completely perfect to be the realistic trooper. It uses the same helmet mold as the previous version, just has a way better print with the details here, with the mouth, which looks awesome, with the stripe here, and you know, the visor looks great. It looks perfect. It's the completely realistic body based on, if you just compare it with the oldest one once again, it's supposed to be like that, and it just makes it even better, you know. Perfect Clone Trooper, my favorite one of all of them. And yeah, that's, if we just continue looking now here, that's what LEGO came up with. Yeah, no man, Just straight up no. First of all, it's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be from the Clone Wars, because we had it's from like the battle pack, which they rudely made $30, where you have like jump troopers and all that stuff. It's supposed to be based on Clone Wars, but I don't know if they didn't really have a, I don't think they knew, they were like sure what they want to do, because this is a phase 2 clone trooper where they mixed the realistic and the Clone Wars version, which is like the worst thing you can do. Like at like around 2015, 2013 or something, they had like the Clone Wars version and they had the realistic version, you know, which came a little bit after that. But like, you could choose, you know, you could really choose between them if you wanted the Clone Wars version more, which I dislike more, or just have this one, which I think is fucking perfect. But like, what is that? What is that supposed to be, man? Like, they made this they give it like shading in the sides, which looks completely stupid in my opinion. They made this way more pronounced than it has to be. Like, here's just very light, because it's supposed to be like a 3D element, and they just made it really thick black lines. And the body, like, what the hell? It's way too. It's like the body part is. Why is that part so huge and that part is so small? Like, it's just not really. It just looks stupid. In Lego minifigure form, it looks completely stupid. Like, the chest plate is not that freaking tiny. You can barely see the 501st printing on it, which you could do here pretty well. I mean, like, you know, here it's just super thick. And, yeah, I mean, the legs are great. They're great. They're way better than any other version, but, like, they could have included printing here, to be honest. And, so they gave them, like, the realistic belt, which, this is the Clone Wars belt with this kind of thing, and all, like, you know, and this is the realistic belt with the ammo packs here. But they just chose this one. And then, like, this part is, I mean, okay, you can argue about that, but it looks so stupid. It looks so stupid. But the worst part is the helmet. Like, bro, what the hell is that? It looks like knockoff minifigures. It literally looks like the knockoff Lego minifigures of, like, this version. Like the knockoffs. Or like from this version. It's like, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. So, yeah, if you look at this, they kind of took the visor from this version, put it there, and made it like more, they compressed it more. It's like, not as long as this one anymore, which I didn't like as well. But like, and they kind of took this mouth and, but kind of, you know, if you take a look at this one once again, they like kind of took this mouth as well, made it like straight and not really accurate to anything, and yeah, they made the stripes not blue, and it has this thing, so it's not Clone Wars, because in Clone Wars most clone troopers don't have that, like there, which I think looks stupid, but still it has that, but it's not really realistic, you know. The helmet is, this is realistic, like with this, I love it with this kind of, you know, wavy mouth, and like the super nice, which is long, like long thing here, long visor, and here it's just compressed, and it's not accurate to anything. So it's, in my opinion, it's the worst. Like, it's because it's nothing, you know. It doesn't make any sense. That's why I'm getting so pissed at this, because, you know, they had a reason, they were accurate, and this is accurate to nothing, which is so, it's such a downgrade from this perfect minifigure right here. They literally look like the knockoff troopers. I just searched some up, and like, look at this one, or look at this one I found, or even worse, look at this one. These are like ones you can get from AliExpress. I think they literally look like that. Like freaking knockoff figures. And That's not the best sign, honestly.